Hi everyone, and welcome to Sundays on the Beach with SusanDintino. So you are looking at me, and I am live broadcasting from the beautiful beach here on Sanibel Island. So what I'm going to do, I'm all prepared today, not quite as spontaneous, but better prepared. I'm really hoping that you can hear me better. So if you are tuning in, let me know. I'll wait for a few minutes, see some people that'll join me. Let me know if you can hear me. Say hello, let me know. Please feel free to share this video. It's not going to last that long. Just going to share a little bit of a breath break with you. So hello Mary, it's so good to see you. Bridget is watching. Oh, Bridget, sending you tons of healing from the beach. You are so supposed to be doing this because I am going to send you this amazing saltwater healing from here. So please feel this going from my heart to yours. Poor Bridget's had a cold she's been trying to kick. So, okay, so I am going to swap this around. Okay, perfect, Bridget. Thanks for telling me you can hear. I am going to now turn this around so that you can look at the beach. Okay, so what I wanted to remind all of you today is the importance of breathing. And I'm sure you're saying, okay, what the heck do you mean by breathing? We have to breathe to survive. Well, that's very true, but unfortunately, often what will happen, hey Kim, thank you for joining me. Often what will happen, especially when we're undergoing stress, is we will hold our breath. And the next time you're experiencing any type of anxiety, just pause a moment and say, wait a minute, am I breathing? You know, where are my shoulders? And if you're anything like me, you are wearing your shoulders as earrings, and you've literally been holding your breath. So what we're going to do with this marvelous sea air, Sanibel Island is located off the coast of Fort Myers, and it's my home. What I love about it is that it is just incredibly environmentally protected. Hi, Tatiana, thanks for joining. And what I mean by that is that if you have been to this island 30, 40 years ago, you will find that very little has changed. They limit the building. They take care of the sea life. We've been having some challenges with our water quality. That has been an issue, but basically has nothing to do with us, unfortunately. Okay, thanks for letting me lose everybody. Okay, all right. So, of course, I became unplugged. Hello, Helen. I'm probably unplugged in more ways than one. So I'm sorry I had to set the phone down to replug myself in because I always talk with my hands, which is not a good thing. Okay, let's see. Can you hear me now? I hope you can. But anyways, the gist is for you to enjoy this view. Whether you can hear me or not is not that big of a deal. But what I want you to do really, in case this isn't about what's going on, all right, with my voice, the big takeaway from this is to stay in the moment, which I talked about last week, but also to remember to breathe. So what I want you to do, and hopefully you're somewhere where you can just pause a moment and really take full advantage of this. What I want you to do, we're going to do this 4 times I'm getting, all right? Hello, Norma. So nice to see you. Okay, if you can't hear me now, Kim, I am not sure. Oh, you're saying you can hear me. Good, good, good. Okay. Don't you love all these scientific things? All right. So here we go. What I want you to do now is we're going to do this. You're going to begin with remembering to fill your belly at the beginning of this breath. So if this type of breathing is all new to you, what I want you to do is to take a moment. Boy, we're getting it all. Oh, wow. So we've got a plane going overhead. Do you like saving money? So reminding me to And all of us, yeah, I guess we do like saving money. You're getting a little bit of all of the beach things going on today. All right, let's get back to our breathing. We're getting too distracted. Okay, so what we're going to do now is begin with a deep belly breathing. And what I mean by that is as you slowly inhale, and we're going to slowly inhale to the count, hello, Carol, to the count of 5. And then we are going to hold our breath for the count of 6. And then what I would like you to do is to release your breath to the count of 7. So we're going to breathe in, beginning with filling the belly fully, hold, and then release. And I'm going to count you through this, okay? So let me just keep the beach coming to you. And let's begin now. We're going to begin with inhaling through our nose. Let's inhale deeply, filling the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now pause. When you're holding your breath, notice that point where you're not inhaling and not exhaling. This is a very sacred place to be. Let's begin again. Inhaling through the nose. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one last time. Inhale. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Notice how you feel. Now again, if those numbers weren't quite right for you, you can tweak them. But what the important thing to take away from this breath exercise is that you want to very slowly inhale, filling the belly, hold it, and you don't want to get uncomfortable with the holding of the breath. You want to just hold it until you feel it's time for you to release it. Much of this is intuitive. And then very slowly release. I like to exhale through the mouth. You might even want to let out a big ah sound as you're doing that. Mary's saying it was too long, but she did it. Yeah, like I said, it could be too long again. You know, we are literally playing with the spontaneity of all of this. So what I would suggest you do is tailor it to your needs. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. The most important thing to remember, though, is that when you're in a stressful situation and you're feeling yourself losing control, and what I mean by that is you feel the anxiety beginning to really start to take control. You don't want all that adrenaline flying through your body, that whole fight or flight thing. So what you want to do is just pause and do a breathing exercise. I know on my Apple Watch there's actually an app that you can just click on the app and it'll take you through the process for a minute of deep breathing. So again, that holding the breath in the middle, I'm glad Mary mentioned that. So is Annabella. And hello, Annabella. Thank you for joining me. It might have been a little bit too long. So again, if you're listening to this after, please tailor it to what you need. The important thing is to inhale slowly, hold, and then exhale. So just, again, what the whole thought process is when you do this, everything slows down. Physically, it forces your body to slow down. So by just focusing on your breath and focusing on the slowness in your breath, it puts a big dam up against that adrenaline rush. The first time, it was so interesting that I really realized how I did this was I was in a plane, and I do a ton of flying, and when it gets bumpy, I've gotten much better with it, but at the time I would really get very panicky, and then that panicky would lead to this huge feeling of being out of control, and one thing would lead into the other, and before I knew it, I'd be gripping the handrest. Everything would get worse. And again, I'm sure this was synchronistic. I believe it was my angels talking to me. I was listening to music, and I happen to have this writing, kind of a motivational writing MP3. All of a sudden, in the middle of my music, this woman comes on and says, breathe. And it was so weird. And this is a true story. And I thought, what? And she goes, breathe. And this was all part of this writing exercise she was getting us involved in. But for me, I really realized, oh my gosh, I'm holding my breath. It's no wonders all of this panic is escalating, because I am holding my breath. And from that point on, I always really just stopped it when I started to feel myself getting when I started feeling, the plane getting bumpy, and I can feel those shoulders going up and every muscle in my body tightening. What I do now is I say breathe. And if I've got my watch on, I'll hit that watch app and I will just breathe. And it just helps me to center myself. So Mary's saying meditation helps a lot. I agree. I'm on a daily meditation practice as well. So again, it's part of being human. It's part of our condition to be prepared for fight or flight. But when we are doing that, when there's no need for it, having the tools to assist us get through it is huge. So I want to thank everybody who has joined me. And again, as I said, we've got this gentleman coming by doing a little bit of tricks with his stick. Hello, Elaine. Yes, I hope I got to everybody to say hello, because I certainly appreciate everybody joining. And Bridget, I'm so glad that helped. So you certainly take care of yourself, as well as everybody out there take care of themselves. This is something that you can re-listen to. Like I said, that breath holding might have been a little bit long for you. Again, if you re-listen to it or want to tailor this to yourself without the tape, I would say you want to hold your breath to a point of just before it starts to feel uncomfortable. This should be natural. But what is a huge part of meditation is that gap between the inhale and the exhale. That's why in this breathing exercise we like to almost exaggerate it. So thank you all very much. It's been my pleasure coming to you today. You have a super Sunday, and blessings to you all. Namaste.